India, one of the most populated countries in the world, home of the Taj Mahal,
Holy cows.
the Kama Sutra,
And whiskey?
we'll see. Welcome to the Whiskey Warehouse. I'm Nick.
And I'm Dylan.
Today we have an Indian whiskey. First for us, we've started getting to more scotches.
Yep. We're working our way through the spectrum.
Yeah, we are. And I ran across this one. It is Paul John Nirvana, the unpeated single malt whiskey.
Sounds like it might be in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, we were not a huge fan of peat.
No.
So we might like this. Have you had many single malts?
No.
No?
No, I don't even know anything about them.
Single malts tend to be more expensive in the Scotch community. I think that all that means is that they use all barley, and it has to come from one distillery.
Okay.
It can't be collaboration.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what that means. But if you had to guess on the price of this, what would you say? It's an import.
It's an import, so
Right.
I'm going to say it has to be somewhere around $50.
$30.
$30.
$30.
Okay, there you go. That's
Yeah.
a good deal.
Yeah. So $30, you get to try a whiskey from India. Not a bad deal.
No.
Comes with a nice little box with an elephant on it.
I love boxes on whiskeys and stuff like that, or the tubes, like Irish whiskeys.
Yeah, I do too.
This,
Kind of a nice bottle.
visually, I don't really like the color of the bottle, but it is a very nice looking bottle.
It has won some awards, surprisingly. It's 80 proof, and it comes from Goa, India.
I'm going to say that I'm kind of off-put at this point in time
What do you say
because
that?
the bottle looks like it matches the color of the whiskey inside.
And you can't
that would
tell the
mean
color.
That it would be really light, like super light.
Real cork.
Yeah, I'm nervous. It is super light, but not as light as I thought it was going to be.
I don't know the age on this. So
I was thinking kind of like Nika. That was the one we did, right? Or was that
Centauri.
Centauri.
yeah.
So that one was really super light. This is a little darker. It looks
But that
like
had
just a touch.
The Centauri had peat in it.
Yeah.
So,
You know what this looks like, Nick?
What's
is
that?
when I put water in my barrel and dumped it out after the third day. It's the same color.
It's probably pretty young.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Well.
They have, like I said, they're like the number one.
Yeah. One of them.
Producer of whiskey in the world. So
Yeah. The most popular whiskeys, or most grossing whiskeys, I think,
come from there.
come from there for some reason.
Interesting. I wonder if it's like, it smells a little fruity, just from like the air that's around us right now. I'm hesitant on this because I don't know anything about Indian whiskey.
I don't know. There's not really a specific spirit that comes from there either. Because Japan, they have sake.
Yeah.
And Scotch, or Scotland has Scotch, and Italy has wine, whatever. India doesn't really have anything that I can think of.
Not that's like their own little deal.
No, not really.
I'm sure there's something.
There's got to be something
yeah.
that we haven't heard of.
Definitely. Definitely not looking for it though.
No.
All right.
So there's not going to be any legs on this. I'm just telling you right now.
Oh, it's too cold out.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's early April.
40 degrees.
And it's
out.
40 degrees out. Welcome to Ohio.
0 legs. What's the proof?
40 or 80 proof.
80 proof. Okay.
Yeah.
Light. This thing is like I said,
It's gonna be water.
very new.
Yeah, I'd say it's 2 years or less
Yeah,
age.
it's gotta be.
It's gotta be, man.
Because like Evan Williams is, that's a 3-year age for the black label,
Yeah,
and that's pretty dark.
it is dark.
So
But this, I'm sure this is aged in already used barrels. I wish I could find some more shit on it, but I looked on their website and they just had all their different expressions. This one's called Nirvana, and they have like maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 more.
peach, or not peaches, pears. To start.
Yeah, like a cinnamon pear sort of thing going on.
As soon as I put it up to my nose and I could smell it, first I was like, oh, that stinks. But then I thought canned pears that already and they're
Oh,
in that
yeah.
juice, and like you just freaking pull them out and eat them. Love those. It's kind of what this smells like, but like fermented.
Right. I'm getting like a vanilla honey sort of thing going on.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. There's like, it's weird.
There's some off-putting about it.
That makes me like want to like.
Yeah.
There's like a slight hint of peach too.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a citrusy type note.
Like, you know, those fruit cups
Yeah.
that you get? That's what it smells like. Like the orange, Mandarin orange fruit cups, or any of the fruit cups, they all smell the fucking same.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
I can't say that I'm enjoying the nose, but there's notes in there that I'm not going to be able to pick up at all.
Right.
Because it's overpowering with fruit.
It definitely is.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm expecting kind of a Scotch-esque flavor out of this. More geared towards like the Glenlivet that we had.
Right. That wasn't heavily peated, was it?
No, those were really light.
I think
if we remember, we were like, these are actually pleasant.
I think you're right. I'm expecting like a Highland sort of thing.
Yeah.
No peat.
Speyside.
Speyside.
That's what they were Speyside.
Okay, Speyside.
So,
all right.
Let's get into it, man. Cheers. Cinnamon?
Yeah. Like a light cinnamon.
Honestly, it has a nice like little Indian hug. Not like in the way of like a heavy bourbon does, but like it's unique.
Right.
And that's kind of at 80 proof. I hardly ever get anything that's like, ooh, that's a little warm. But this does go down. I think it's like the cinnamon-esque of it, like kind of draws you in and like. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's like straight honey. It's like
Yeah, that too.
all I'm
It's
getting.
it's like cinnamon honey, maybe like a. There's this not this Indian dish, this Filipino dish, that is a pear with like some
like a
ice
dessert.
cream type deal with honey drizzled across the top of it.
Ooh.
And that's kind of what I'm getting, or a peach is what it was.
Hmm.
That's kind of what I'm getting on this. It was really freaking good.
Sounds good.
So yeah, I would agree. Honey is definitely there, but that's the fruit notes too, and the cinnamon. Like, oh my gosh, this is good. I'm actually like, I'm down with this.
Yeah, it's not bad, man.
Best Indian whiskey I've ever had. Wow. Honestly, if this is what they're drinking over there, I can totally understand why they're buying all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is straight, like,
And this is
is dessert. This would be a perfect, like, if you were like, oh, I'm going to have, let me think of something. I'm going to have some Johnny Walker to start the night.
Yeah.
While we're sitting around a fire. And then once we go to dinner, it would be like, I'm going to have some Weller 107.
Mm-hmm.
And then with our tasty ice cream dessert, I'm going to have some frickin' Paul John whiskey
That would
on the
complement
side.
pretty well.
Like, all of that would just equal, like, one great
It's got to be
night.
like a fruit-based dessert,
Yeah,
though.
definitely.
Like a peach cobbler
Or-
with ice cream,
yeah.
or apple pie,
Yeah.
something like that. Go
Peach
pretty
ice
good.
cream.
Yeah.
But this would be like,
Oh yeah.
oof, this is good.
And this is like the cheap shit over there too.
Yeah. I mean, for what I was expecting and what it is, I think I know where I want to score this. And I think you'd be surprised.
Go for it.
I'm going to give it an 85.
85.
Yeah. It's really good. For the Indian whiskey, it's going to get like a 90 for me. I mean, I've never had any, so I don't really have like a baseline. That's
Right.
it.
This would probably go in like the general whiskey category because Indian whiskey isn't very prevalent around us.
No.
But this is the only one I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is good. I like this. Where did you get this?
I think I got it at the South Lebanon Mainville
Okay.
liquor store. I
Gonna
think.
have to run in there and see if they have any more because I've never seen Indian whiskey at O'Brien's. This is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's definitely not. O'Brien's doesn't have a huge import selection.
This is straight honey, cinnamon, like peach and pears.
It
There's
is.
a lot going on in there, and that's
It's good.
awesome. This is a great dessert. My God. Hook it up. Let's go.
I'd probably put it at like an 83.
Not bad.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
good score.
Wish there was a little more oomph to it.
Yeah, well, you'd probably like the barrel proof of this.
Yeah, it'd probably be fucking tasty, dude.
It'd be like straight honey.
It does have the notes on the back.
Does it?
It does.
Let's hear them.
So, a captivating expression from the Goan shores of India. The Nirvana arouses the senses with a soft whiff of bourbon, fruitcake, and enticing caramel pudding.
Interesting.
The honeycomb sweetness gently touches the palate with a mild, salt-tingling barley, while the succulent vanilla heralds the honeyed finish of this rich copper whiskey, assuring sublime experiences beyond the worldly realm.
So, I mean, there's some bullshit in there.
There is bullshit. I didn't get any bourbon.
No.
Maybe a little caramel from the honey, a little bit, but it wasn't that rich.
It was just straight honey with
It was honey.
Like
the honeycomb. The honeycomb
yeah, that
sweetness.
was right.
That's what we got.
Yeah. Everything else is just bullshit that they wanted to put on there so that you'd be like, oh, let me grab this.
Fruitcake. There were some fruit notes. So, I've never had fruitcake.
I've never had it either.
So, I have no idea. Because I've always heard it's like nasty shit. And succulent vanilla. We got that. So,
very good.
Didn't do too bad.
Subscribe, guys.
Subscribe.
You're watching this video, might as well keep watching the other ones. We put out good content once a week for your enjoyment.
Yes, sir.
Is that all we got?
I think so.
Alright. Until next time, guys.
Got any recommendations and reviews? Comment down below.
Yes. We want to hear from you. So.
Yes.
Alright, guys. Take it easy.
See you next time. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Here's a couple more down below that you might enjoy. And we also have hundreds of more videos on the channel for you to check out. We also have a podcast that you might like. It'll be linked in the description. And come join our Discord server where we join other people talking about whiskey related topics. It's just called the Whiskey Warehouse. And thanks for watching again. And make sure to subscribe and we will see you in the next video. Cheers.